What up? What up? What's good, everybody? This is Jay here to talk a little bit about power. Try to get this adjusted a little bit. I got a different little setup going today than normal, but we're gonna go ahead and make it work. Try to have a nice little background, but couldn't do it like I normally do it, so gotta make it work the best way I can. What's up, Lamont? Appreciate you, brother. Whitney, how you doing, girl? Appreciate you. One Journey, everybody checking in. Support Gaming, what's good? So got a couple little updates, little things I'm gonna talk about as far as power and things. Let me see. It was something I had about Tariq. Little information. Let me see where I had that at. And a couple other little things. Let's see. Some people take stuff too deep sometimes. I'm about to pull this up for Michael Rainey, aka Young Tariq. So it's this story that, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up on the screen, that this dude has been getting death threats from Alkaline fans after hailing Gaza. I don't even know what this says. VYBZ cartel claps back. Now, I don't know nothing about Alkaline, Gaza, this cartel, none of this. I guess this is some new rappers or people been rapping for a while. I guess I've been out of the loop. He got his little power Tommy Egan chain he be wearing. That's what's up. So I guess this is Alkaline. We got Alka on the chain. And I guess this is the VYBZ cartel. So it's saying that Michael Rainey from Power recently received death threats from Alkaline's Vendetta fans after he made a series of IG story posts from a separate account comparing the Champion Boy and the world boss VYBZ cartel. Now, of course, we know him as Tariq St. Patrick. Now, he got Alkaline's IG fans riled up when he posted a pic of the DJ from his Arden high school days with the caption, "Cartel was running road when this pic was taken," and this in, Ninja. Think him and Cartel A size with the few laughing emojis. So some of y'all gonna have to help me out on this because I don't know nothing about none of these people they talking about. Anyway, say he 20 years old, a Jamaican heritage on his mother's side, and is a self-professed Gaza fan, citing the teacher and his former students, Tommy Lee Sparta and Pop Can, among his favorite dance hall stars. Tommy Lee gives me a kind of easy, chill vibe, and you don't know Cartel, dude, tune feet, tune fire. I can't understand what the hell this is. Whatever mood I'm in, there is a Cartel tune. So for those who ain't know, Michael Rainey is Jamaican heritage on his mother's side, and he listens to dance hall music. Maybe that's another reason I didn't know who these people are. I'm not a big dance hall music listener. Now, he compared two of the head honchos in the genre, and it didn't sit well with Team Vendetta. And he was receiving major pushback for implying that they weren't even in the same generation, let alone league. And it touched the fans to the point where they started threatening and flooding his inbox. They said, "I think it's time you shut the fork up," as well as he should clip your ass the next time you go to Jamaica, despite the fact that Alkaline resides overseas. So he tried to post some things to try to calm everything down. And he said, nah, all jokes aside, though, y'all really can't deny that Cartel was running road when Alkaline was in school. Cartel been making music forever. So anyway, one of the threats that he reposted gotten the attention of the DJ himself, and it said, VYBZ Cartel is rotting in prison. Even him can't save your ass. That's what one of the fans said. But it said that the DJ had time to air out the troll and rush to Rainy defense. He said, those are fake threats. Don't pay them no mind. Just a bunch of wannabe angry fans. And, you know, he then reposted the remarks. So, you know, they may, Vendetta fans may not have known, but this isn't the first time that Cartel has reached out to Rainy Jr. on a personal level on social media. For his 19th birthday last year, he got a shout out from the incarcerated hitmaker. And so, you know, I don't know. I think, what do y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments on this? I think people going too far, trying to be ready to come after people and do all of that. Let me get to some of the comments right quick. John, what's good, brother? How you doing? Stony Rocks, what's up? What's up? They reggae artists. Okay, no wonder I didn't know who they was. Mellow Fellow, what's up? What's up? Hey, I know Alkaline Water. That's about it. Yeah, you and me both. But I think this crazy and this cancel culture and everybody, if you say something that somebody don't agree with, they ready to kill you or cancel you and stuff. I think it's going too far a little bit. Now, do I think all of them people would come after him? No. But I think that people even saying that is taking it a little too far. Yeah, I mean, for him to have to be careful over some music beef, and he ain't even in the beef. I don't know. Wow. So you say he been looking like Sammy Sosa the past 8 years or so. Damn. And I take it that this VYBZ is on the left. And damn, that's crazy. That dude better not get involved in real life street biz. I agree though. But at the same time, they shouldn't be tripping over no damn tweet over who he think his favorite musician is. What's up, Rashonda? What's good, girl? How do you feel about Tariq versus Franklin from Snowfall? Come on, man. Franklin with so many levels above Tariq, it ain't even funny. Franklin is really in the hood, really making moves, you know, really doing things. And Tariq is trying. And, you know, it ain't even the same comparison. Plus, I think Franklin is older than Tariq. But not by much, though. People these days are insane, sending death threats for the dumbest reasons. Yeah, for real. I mean, crazy. He really in the streets thinking he Tariq. That's funny. Hey, I am the bad spot. Yeah, right. You gonna be a red spot. You keep it up. These people hate on Michael Rainey for the dumbest things. First for being Tariq on Power, now this. Yeah, so like I can understand in a joking way. Somebody say like, man, why you kill, you know, Kanan, or why you do this or that. But then to be saying Michael Rainey need this or that, that's taking it too far. Or because of what he did on the show, now they ready to come at him or, you know, yell at him and this and that. Seriously, that's too far. It make no sense. They ain't going that hard for the fans, and they're stupid enough to say they will catch a body. That's really crazy. Yeah, you ain't lying. So anybody that's trying to go this hard for these people, you know, they don't even know their names. They don't care about their supporters and fans and stuff. And yeah, damn, he on the left and now he look like Sammy Sosa. That's crazy. But that's the same thing I would say about even politics. Like, why would you risk going to jail or losing your life for a politician that don't give a damn about you? I don't know. That's crazy. Everyone is online telling on themselves, you ain't lying, and making these threats that could be traced back over what? Because he don't like or he think one musician is this or that. That's crazy. Who gives a damn? Like, art is speculative. You could say that the Mona Lisa is the greatest painting in the world, and I could think it ain't nothing special. What, you gonna beat me up? I mean, that's the way it is. I may see something and think it's amazing, and you all may think it's not. I may say some jokes and they may think it's funny, and then you got some people that think it's not. I mean, what can you do? Everything in art is subjective. You know, some people think The Rock ain't a good actor. Some people think he all right. I mean, at the end of the day, it's subjective. There really is no right or wrong answer for a lot of this stuff. You know, those two look like the Jamaicans on First Sunday. We clown and all, but that young getting the push from stars to give him a show is huge. Yeah, it is. He done did a lot. You know I'm messing with you. But yeah, man, like, he's above Omari with them. He's actually an executive producer on the damn show and everything. Yeah. I mean, he's made enough money now where he could put some money back and be an executive producer and get even more money. Plus, he kind of grew up into this role, which, you know, that's a big deal. A lot of people, you know, as a child actor, don't continue the success to the point where now they crossing over into their own show, into a spinoff. And you can say what you want about the show. Power Book 2 was a lot better than a lot of people thought it would be. Now, maybe the bar was set real low, but I would give Power Book 2 at least a 7. I mean, 6.5, 7. That's not easy to do. So many shows fail, never get a second season. You know, people stop watching, all kind of things. So that ain't easy. And then by him being that young and holding the show down, that was a lot. So I give him his credit on that. Let me see. I had another thing right here about book 3. So I don't know. I think all this stuff is going too far with this cancel culture. Everybody trying to be woke, this, that, and the other. Just like the Dr. Seuss books. Yeah, they are racist, some of them. And, you know, they probably should. But the Dr. Seuss company is doing it themselves. A lot of people are trying to say that the left or Democrats is doing this or that, but they doing it. But at the same time, that's something that should have been gone a long time ago. Why are we waiting until 2020 to get rid of some of this stuff, you know, that was racist? I mean, Dr. Seuss grew up in that time. Now, you know, they're not banning the books, like, don't read it, you go to jail, but they're going to stop publishing it. I don't know. Jeremiah, what's up? What's up? I'm always here, man. I done been here every week. Maybe not as many times as I would like. I've been having a lot of things going on, but I done at least made it every Sunday. So, you know, imagine if Paige Heard reacted to people sending him these threats. She wouldn't be happy. I don't even know who Paige Heard is. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot how much successful he has become. He literally came from the bottom when it comes to power as a kid, being just the son of to taking over, basically. Yeah. And he's done a few movies along the way too. He was in that movie with Common. He did that basketball movie. He's done put in work. And hey, Sheena, what's good? And I will say, like, I'm not naive. I knew it was a lot of work putting together this stuff and making movies and memorizing lines, but seeing it up close and personal, people doing it, it's a lot of work, man. They only give you like a day to memorize the lines the next day. You only got like a day. to memorize your lines. And if you start a show, that's a lot of stuff you got to memorize each scene. They give you a day, the overnight, basically. They ain't even giving you a day. It's like, all right, this is what you're going to be doing tomorrow. Read it over. And then you here at 6 a.m. trying to do damn scenes and running lines and remembering stuff. So it ain't easy. It ain't easy at all. So say look like he needs some alkaline water. I know that's right. Rainey is a clean cut dude, but most music artists have street muscle behind them. They look at that as he might be messing up the brand. You may have a point there. I appreciate you checking in on Twitch as well, brother. Thanks a lot. You may have a point, but they should look at it as like he's a fan like the rest of the fans. Like the fans jumped on him, like they need to chill. But it ain't like what he said really mattered that much. But hey, Sally Ann, how you doing? Alkaline sound like cheap batteries to me. Speaking of some batteries, I just had to get some. I got a little, you know what I'm saying, right here. I just had to get some alkaline up in this piece. No one could have ever thought that it would have been a higher audience share than Power did. That's true. But you also got to keep in mind that Power helped build that audience, and the fans wanted more and wanted to keep watching. And so he came at the right time. Now we'll see when book 3 come out and when book 4 come out, which of the spinoffs had the most rating. Then we'll know, really a true gauge of it. But, he did do well. You more excited for Power Book 3? Yeah, I think Power Book 3 is going to be pretty good. And, okay. Oh, okay, Paige Heard. Now I know what you're talking about. I'm not used to calling her by her first name. So you threw me off. Okay, I got you. The chick that plays Lauren. Hey, I appreciate it, y'all. Yeah, I damn sure didn't remember her by her first name. If anything, they should go after Disney, with the exception of Star Wars and Marvel. Disney had real racist cartoons back in the day. That's true. Hey, all of them should take that stuff off, man. I mean, now, at the time, that was the way the culture was. I don't believe in going back in time and then judging everybody to the standard of today, but I would, hold it accountable. Like I wouldn't say go and take down the Washington Monument because he had slaves, but I wouldn't hide the fact that George Washington had slaves. That's also part of his legacy. That's what people in power and different people at the time had. Let's just be completely transparent. No, I wouldn't say get rid of Thomas Jefferson Memorial or Thomas Jefferson off of everything because he, did what he did with slaves and fathered them, got a little, hot chocolate at night. But I would keep that as part of, letting people know the truth. So, do y'all know if they are open to accepting ideas for a new spinoff idea? I mean, if you write a script or put something together and present it properly, who knows what may happen? But you just can't send a message on Instagram. I got an idea for a show. It don't normally work that way. You got to go through the proper channels, get an agent, get you, the script together or, outline or whatever. And then you can see what happens. Let's see. You agree impartially. That is a part of getting the audience, but he had to maintain it. Right. Yeah, they had to maintain it. You're right. How do you feel about them making a Coming to America Power spinoff, but a darker tone to it? A Coming to America Power spinoff? What? I don't know what the hell that means. You talking about Princess Zamunda becomes Ghost? Oh, snap. Used to wear do-rags, long jersey, basketball shorts. People change, right? Hey, for real. You know, speaking of Disney, I heard that Mickey Mouse was racist, and I'm like, damn, that was my childhood. Yeah, they had some racist stuff in there. You got to think Walt Disney at the time when he made that stuff. I mean, that's the time they lived in. Everybody liked to think of somebody as being this or that, or they wouldn't do this or they wouldn't do that. But who knows what you would or wouldn't have did at that time period. So you got to take everything with a grain of salt. The truth is always best than to hide stuff and then you find out and be like, oh no. I hear you. Archie used to be funny. Now people would be protesting that show. Yeah, Archie, Jughead, all kind of stuff. Now, I don't think Bobby was good, brother. I don't think everybody should go so crazy about some things, but I think you should know at least, you know. Courtney Kemp explains she wants you to first wrote on the show that's actively happening. Okay, so that's the route that she took. So I guess she want to see people do something similar. Okay, yeah, I know Coming to America 2 is this weekend, but he said a Coming to America Power spinoff. I don't know what that is. You know, definitely ready for it. Say we don't need a book 3 or a book 5 influence. I want to see book 3. I want to see the prequel. Although we already know what pretty much is going on. I don't know. It would be interesting. Wesley Snipes is Tariq uncle. Tariq is the Princess Zamunda. I have a song. He's a Tariq to be. We definitely don't need Tate's spinoff. His character been boring since season 5 when he showed up. I think that Tate's character wasn't that interesting, really, to have a whole spinoff. They would have to change him up a lot more than what he was doing. And, you know, I don't know if they should do that. Just put him in the other shows. You glad you're not the only one who wasn't impressed by Tate's character? No, I wasn't really either. He did a good job. I like Little Tank, but I don't want to watch a whole show of that. But at the same time, that's kind of what I said before about Tariq. And I ended up watching it, and it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. What if they do a book 3, Younger You? They don't want to see that. Nobody looking for that. Now, I'm going to show y'all something else. Let's see. Do you think Tommy will return on Power Book 2? Yeah, I think he will, but it's going to be based off of what happened in Power Book 4, Force. Now, they already said that he's going to be in Chicago. I got to get a big jug of agua this time. They already said he's going to be in Chicago. So I'm wondering what is going to happen with that and how is that going to end up with him back in New York. Got to get that water. So let me show y'all this right here about book 3. What is this? Everybody wants some damn track you. So what is this? Power Book 3. Who will play young Angie in Raising Kanan? You know you got to get a new Angie to play it for Jamie. I got to get it the Angie. So let's say, of course, we know it's going to be a prequel. It's in the 1990s. Now we know Mekhi Curtis is going to be playing Kanan. And we got Tommy Egan. That's going to be Ethan Katowski. And Ghost is going to be Chris Sumter. They all in school together. Now, they said that in the original show, they follow Breeze, but the actor behind this character hasn't been revealed. They've been keeping that a secret because they know the fans really want to know who is Breeze and what's going to happen. So far, it's unclear how we going to meet Breeze, what's going to happen, this, that, and the other. But we know how big of an impact Breeze had on their life. I'm wondering, are they gonna show Breeze get killed in season 1, or are they gonna save it, or what? I think they should save it. Don't kill Breeze off in the first season. We done waited 6 years to finally meet this character. Don't kill him so soon. Anyway, this is who they gonna have play a young Angie. She don't look like Angie. Let's see. So we knew Angie worked for the FBI and had the relationship with Ghost. And we see that Tommy and James, they all went to the same school, but of course we know that she left to go work, to go to Choate. Now they say she studies law abroad, but that ain't what happened. They said that she went to Choate, which is in upstate New York. Anyway, also, this is going to be one of the characters in Power, Book 4, Anthony Fleming. Anyway, this is who they going to have play young Angie. Y'all think she look like Angie? Camila Perez. So, I don't know. This may not be her, because that look like a black woman. So, this is young Angie. This is young Angie. That's why I love you, Jamie. Anyway, Angie was one of the popular characters on the show. I know some women don't like her because Ghost left his wife to be with her, and then she was either light or perceived to be white or whatever the case. And I'm not saying they don't have legitimate reasons to not like her, but I think that one of the things that really brought me into the show is the relationship with Angie and Ghost. And then what was going on with Tasha, and did she find out what would happen, what's gonna go on? I don't know. Let me see some of the comments, what y'all think. Let's see. Y'all had a few comments while I was doing that. All right. Do you think Tommy returned? Tate was just a way to finally get rid of Ghost. Yeah, that's true. No, wait, not that, a separate version apart from the movie, not the same title, the same idea. African prince escaping violence, saving his family, connects with Tariq. Woo! That's a stretch. What would he be wanting to do with Tariq if he African prince? He got money. What do he need to do with that knucklehead? Why would they meet unless they was in school together or something? I don't know. We're going to be like, that's not how politics work on Book 5. Like, we do this. Yeah, I know, right? That's what everybody do. Say everything is wrong. And that's another thing, like working on a TV show and stuff and seeing how they do, and the writers and all the people behind, like, man, how many people write dialogue for 3, 4, 5 different characters, saying this, saying that, doing this, doing that? Man, that's a lot of work. That's not easy. And sometimes people get it right, sometimes people don't. But you know, it ain't easy. Croup was fun man on Power. Yeah, they should have gave him a little more time too. Said wasn't there too long, but you know, I guess that's how Power go. Sometimes you may be there for a minute, sometimes you may be gone in a minute. Either way. Let's see. You say you don't think he gonna come back to Book 2, Tommy? I think if he does come back to Book 2, it won't be but just like similar to what he just did, come for a couple little flashes in an episode or so, but not like as a main character, because he do got unfinished business with Tariq still. Imagine if Tate was really another Ghost before he successfully made it in politics. Yeah, but they already said he used to be a cop. Now they could say he was a dirty cop, but I don't know. No, I don't think Ghost is gonna return. I think Ghost is dead. The only way we may see Ghost return is if he's like how they had Raina return, and he is a ghost talking to Tariq. That's the only way I think we'll see Ghost return. Other than that, no. I don't think we're gonna see. Ghost is dead, man. Ghost is dead. Let's see. Ghost can return, but Ghost is dead. I agree with you, Bap. I agree with you 100. I think he dead. It's over. And it's all over. If he come back like that, okay. But him faking his death and he was in the ambulance and all that, that's good YouTube videos. And I wish people would have watched mine the way they watch some of these others, but I didn't say he was still alive, so maybe that's why people didn't watch mine. Because I said that man dead. But anyway, oh, and I will say this: here goes some behind the scenes info. I'm gonna tell y'all some behind the scenes info. So y'all know that I'm gonna be on Power Book 4. I don't know how big my role is. They only had me film one episode so far. We don't know what may or may not happen with it. But when I was in the trailer, so it's a black woman that is over all of the hair and makeup for Power Book 4. She like the head of the department. And so the lady was telling me that this other lady that was doing the makeup was telling me that she worked on all of Power Book 1 and all of that stuff. And so I was like, damn, they're like, yeah, she been there for years. She moved on up. And she was cool as hell. So she was helping putting on my little makeup or whatever. And I was talking, I talk and make jokes or something. And I don't know what I said or how we got on it, but I said something about Ghost. And I'm like, yeah, I think I might have said, I hope I ain't dead like Ghost or something. And she was like, oh yeah, Ghost dead, baby. He is not coming back. So like the people even working on the show don't think he coming back. Now, of course, she do hair, so it ain't like she knows what they may or may not do with the script in the future. I'm not saying that. But I am saying that even people that work on the show do not think that Ghost is alive, and they not thinking that he coming back, and they ain't saying no maybe or none of that. She was like, oh, he dead. And we even laughed about it. And I even said it. She was like, yeah, but them Power fans, man, they be for real. They this and that. And they even went part of the thing when they sent me an email, like they were specific, like don't say this or that or post this or that, because like Power fans are try to find every little thing and run with it, and they won't let go. They even said that. So they know people is like really taking this show serious, and they know it. They know it. So they ain't oblivious, and it ain't no secret. So you talking about they didn't show a body and all of this or that? Dude is dead. I know people don't want to let it go, but he is gone. John, that's a great point. He would have made an excellent young Tommy, wouldn't he? He did a great job. Carlo Baxter, on your honor, he did a great job. He's a good young actor, and he would be excellent as a young Tommy. Now, we don't know who this other person is and how well they'll do, but damn, he would be an excellent young Tommy. All right, let me go and catch up on these comments. That's funny, Breeze. It's a woman. Let's see. I'm sure that won't kill him off if all of them are still school age. Well, Ghost killed him when he was young. Let's see. 15 when he killed him. Yeah, he killed him when he was young. Let's see. I think she does. Oh, she's cute. She looks like Leela. She does look a little like Leela. I agree. She could play a little Angie, at least with the look. Angie on Empire looks more like Angie on Power, in my opinion. Angie on Empire. Damn, I don't remember her. They should have let Miss Juicy Baby play young Tasha. Miss Juicy Baby. Who is Miss Juicy Baby? I couldn't care less about Ghost leaving his wife for Angie. Angie was just as annoying as heck and threw away her life for criminal peen. That's true. I didn't think Angie was annoying until like season 4. She got on my damn nerves then with the when she arrested him at the club, that pissed me off. And that didn't make no sense. Like, you a damn attorney. How you were putting some cuffs on him and taking him and doing that? And that pissed me off. And then she going and getting the fingerprint she was doing too much. And because she got his fingerprint, that was enough to arrest him for Greg's murder. I don't know. You thought Courtney Kemp said they weren't going to bring young Ghost, Tommy, and Angie in book 3 until later seasons because Kanan was supposed to be older than them and didn't meet until later. I don't remember hearing that. I'm not saying she didn't say that, but I don't remember that. And Courtney Kemp been known to throw a curveball too. You know, you can't always believe everything she say. And I mean, she ain't supposed to spill all the beans, but she has been known to say some things that ain't been the most accurate. Picture this: Tommy mom dies from a drug overdose. He come back running to Tariq again, save him from someone like Lorenzo because he definitely coming home next season. Man, why would Tommy give a damn about saving Tariq though? Tariq killed Ghost. And what would he give a damn about like that? What's up, Tamika girl? What's good? Better late than never. I don't know. Like, I peep what you're doing and you got some good ideas. I just don't think it's connecting right. You know, maybe that could be possible, but I don't know. Like right now, Tommy don't have no love for Tariq or Tasha, so why would he give a damn if they was in trouble? He want to kill Tasha. And Tariq is getting on his damn nerves. He wanted to kill Tariq. Ghost asked him not to, but Tariq act like that's a get out of jail free pass, you know, leaning on his car, talking to him like this and that. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't think he'll kill Tariq. He would want to, but that would mess up book 2. So you got to also think of it like a business too. Why cancel that show when you making money and people watching it? Yeah, I think you see that's thinking like a business right there. The viewership did good enough where they don't need to bring Ghost back. They won't cancel Tariq. They're gonna probably try to get at least 4 or 5 seasons out of this. So like another thing I'll say right quick, Bap, yeah, you funny girl. I don't want 2-Bit to die either. He kind of like a real authentic type character. And so I like to say that too. So one thing I say, like I was explaining to some people about how this business works. So oh yeah, I didn't get to talk about WandaVision episode 9, which was dope. Yeah. Or did I talk about it Sunday? I don't know. Also, Snowpiercer and Snowfall. So many good stuff happened. I didn't get to see it and talk about it all, but so you say everybody was very forgiving of Ghost. Even street people gave him a pass for being a snitch. They will bring him back if they need to boost the ratings. I don't know if Ghost was really a snitch. Who he snitched on? Tasha? Did Tasha try to set him up? Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't necessarily forgiving on Ghost. I called him out on what he was doing. But he was the only one trying to do right. Not to say, you know, it worked. But what I was about to say is that so in the business of TV shows and movie, and this is for example, I'll get to this in a second. So like say they put together, it costs them $100,000 to make each episode. And you know, and that's with all the expenses, paying the actors or whatever. And so in 10 episodes, that's $1 million. And let's say they can sell that episode, sell the show to Stars for a season for $5 million. Well, they know they'll make $4 million profit. Now, of course, these aren't the actual numbers and, you know, all of that. I'm just saying, you know, that's why they do it. They put in this amount of money, do this, that, and the other, and they go and sell the shows to the networks. They can pitch the show. A lot of times they may only do 1 episode, a pilot, and then that way they ain't on the hook for $1 million. They only got that $100,000 invested. And then if the networks pick it up, then they order more episodes. So actually what they were doing when I was on Power is filming the pilot episode. So who knows? They may change some things. They may go more. It may not. Who knows? But we'll see. I hope, you know, they keep going. You say Ghost is alive, all right, inside a coffin buried underneath the dirt. He currently waiting for his body to be dug up forever, but it would never happen. Everyone forgot he faked it, so he's gonna starve. They're gonna have to bring him back together like Vision. Damn, it just got skipped a bunch of stuff. Let me go on back right quick. All right. Let's see. I'm playing Mephisto. Yeah, right. I wish. Let it ghost, man. Dead is dead. Let it. I guess you meant to say let it go. Ghost man is dead. Let's see. Yeah, that's what CJ said. I didn't know that he was that young when he killed him. Oh yeah, Ghost was young when he killed Breeze. I don't know the exact age, but I think he was still in high school or around that high school age, maybe at least under 18 or 18 or younger. Jay, look up Miss Juicy from Little Women, Atlanta. She also works on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. I'm going to look it up. Miss Juicy. This better be funny. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Miss Juicy. Real from Little Women, Atlanta. I ain't never even heard of this. You about to make me laugh. Miss Juicy. Is it Miss Juicy, baby? Man, why you make me look this up, man? What in the world? She looked like the black Carol Ann. Carol Ann? What was that? Poltergeist, the little midget white lady? She looked like the black version. Coming to the light, Carol Ann. Oh man, what in the world? She big as a chair. Oh my goodness gracious, man. Who is what? Bless her heart. Uh-oh, Miss Juicy Baby lost weight. She lost weight. That picture look a little smaller than this one. She ain't got the neck roll or none of that in this one. Go on, girl. She like, yeah, baby, I'm bringing Juicy back. Instead of bringing Sexy back, I'm bringing Juicy back. Man, who watching this show, Little Women Atlanta? Man, they make a million damn shows, man. From Little Women, I think that's what she talking about. I forgot what Miss Juicy, what was that all about, man? Y'all are funny, man. Miss Juicy Baby. Boy, oh my goodness. There's no point for Tommy to go back. He had one job, kill Tasha, and he failed. You know what? That is true. Then Tasha gone. So what's the point? He don't know where she is in witness protection. So, unless he got some type of connection to find out. Tyler Perry in book 2, you silly man. Unless he got some type of way to find out who in witness protection. So I don't know about that. Let's see. They said he was a snitch because he got Kanan locked up when he loosened the bulb in the tail light. He did get him locked up. They called, actually, Tasha the one that called and gave the anonymous tip that he had the stuff in there. So, yeah, Ghost dead. The flow wasn't giving him no leeway. But yeah, he did snitch on Kanan. That is true. But he was young then, but he did snitch on Kanan. That is true. But he said his only option was to kill him or to snitch him. So he didn't want to kill him. So say it's the kid from Shameless playing Tommy in the prequel. He snitched on Kanan. Omari was getting paid $158 like unemployment per episode. Yeah, if that was the case, he'd have been up out of there too. But no. You say you can't wait for D-Mac, JP, Diamond, Claude, Walter, and Bernard to appear on Force. Walter, Flynn, and Diamond will be more dangerous than Jason and Milan. Well, one thing I can say is I don't like Diamond. And I'm going to leave it at that. I don't like Diamond. When Tommy finds out that Tasha dropped a dime on him to pause, Xmas will never come. Right. That Tommy, he need to go ahead and get rid of him. Did you ever talk about my Real Housewives of Atlanta though? No, I missed the last 2 episodes. I've been waiting for them to put this sexy ass outfits on, and I missed the damn episode. Watching it for 3 weeks about this damn trip, talking about this damn outfits, and I missed it. I got to go back on Hulu and watch it. I'm going to be watching it tonight, though, and tomorrow, and I'll be talking about it tomorrow, Wednesday, on Members Night. So come on tomorrow, back at about, 8 o'clock Central Time, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, and, or better yet, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 7 o'clock Central Time. And I'll be ready to talk about the Housewives. Y'all awful calling Tasha Miss Juicy. I forgot why we brought up Miss Juicy. So y'all saying Tasha is Miss Juicy? Oh my goodness gracious. That's what you said that she should play young Tasha. Come on, man. Y'all is crazy. Crazy. If Ghost come back, it would throw the direction of the show way off to me. Wouldn't make sense. What would he come back for? He divorced Tasha. Angie is dead. And if I was shot by my son, I don't want to see him. Right. That's a good point. If anything, he gonna go ahead and kill him. I should review the show. What's it called? Little Women of Atlanta? Man, y'all want me to go to hell. You know I'm gonna be laughing and saying shit. As much problems I got, I can't help it. I be talking about myself. But anyway, Miss Juicy is damn. Just seeing her make me want to see what the hell going on this show. But y'all want me to go on the highway to hell, I see. I thought y'all was my supporters. You want me to die up in this piece. You want me to go to hell with gasoline draws on. Laughing at little Juicy, little Juju. You want me laughing little Juju? Oh my goodness, the drumming wit. Come on, girl. You try to kill me over here. I got enough. Big Tiny. Big Tiny. These names is killing me, man. They're killing me, man. They all black too. What little village they live in? Little village. They full size. Badoop boom. Y'all crazy, man. Why you do that? Minnie gone. Oh no. Y'all want me to see him and they dropping dead like flies? Did Ghost snitch on Tommy? Nah, Ghost ain't snitch on Tommy. If anything, he went to jail for Tommy because he was trying to get that stuff from Greg's apartment. That's true. Well, Spanky wasn't in witness protection. He was walking around buying a bag of Cheetos. Uh-oh, CJ say Bat plagiarizing his jokes. Come on now. And Sheena, I wanted Minnie and her mama off the show, but not like that. Damn, her mama should have gone to jail for assaulting Juicy. What? She knows she was too big to be doing all that. Oh, my goodness. You know she was too big to be doing. Come on, man. Y'all, it's crazy. Support at Twitch. What's good, brother? You say if Ghost come back, he should dangle Tariq out a window like Big Red did Bird from the 5 Heartbeats. My office hours are from 9 to 5, okay? Bird got it straight too, didn't he? He made sure he came correct. Yeah, Spanky was never in witness protection. He went right back like a dummy, like everything was all good. Let's see. Will Lorenzo get out of prison? They say he's supposed to be back in there. What, he got like 16 years? And I don't remember how long he been in there, but they probably would have him in there. I would hope he get out of prison, but you know, we'll see. I think he might be getting out soon, depending on how it is. So we don't know. Tasha in midget territory. No, 50 ain't gonna be on book 3. Well, he probably would make an appearance, but he ain't gonna be as Kanan. He'd have to be somebody else. But then that wouldn't make any sense because everybody would know him as Kanan. And they like, man, he on the same show, but he ain't playing himself. This, you know how people is. So they probably won't do it. Still don't like the character Tariq, but he gained your respect when he told Tasha he was a killer too. I know he said that, and it took a lot to say that, but at the same time, I don't know about that because I didn't buy it. The Equalizer with Queen Latifah, I don't know. We'll see. Come on, man. Big town is where the little people live. This is too much, man. This is not even sounding realistic. So Lorenzo does not know about Ghost and James St. Patrick. It's just too much going on. He was in jail most of the time Ghost was operating. If he'd been in there for at least 10 years or so. So I don't know. We'll have to see. From what everybody has said and shown so far, that no, they don't know each other. Let's see. Yeah, no. Ghost told the Italian guys that Tommy's dad was a snitch and that it'd be probably best if Tommy took care of it. But that ain't necessarily snitching. Like, I think a snitching is to the cops. So I don't know. I guess it is kind of snitching, but I don't know. Sometimes, depending on what you say or do, man, YouTube may be blocking stuff, man. I don't think nobody deleting your comments, though, man. I done seen you on here every other second with a damn comment, so I don't know how it got deleted. 50 might narrate the show, but he probably won't be on it as a character. That's possible, although I don't think they're going to narrate Power, but that could be something I could see. 50 gonna be a homeless dude that warns young Kanan of his future. Kanan calls him insane. He saw the vision. The homeless dude with the vision. That's funny. Let's see. Lorenzo got 25 years. It's only been 10. Mary J said it to Kane in episode 6. Yeah, so that means he got like 16 years left, 15 years left. He may get out on parole or something, but I don't know. We have to see. You know, they always making some way for people to get out of jail on Power. I don't think that's necessarily snitching either. It's bad business, but it is business. That's the way some of that stuff works. It's grimy, but I don't think that that's what that was. The biggest drug dealer in Power was Ghost, at least that we came across. But then again, it depends on what level you're talking about, because Ghost always had to get it from somebody else. He was never the real supplier, whether it was Lobos or, you know, Milan or whatever. So at the end of the day, they were buying the most in bulk, but really the biggest ones is the ones that's got the real supply. They're supplying him. So I don't know. Let me see. Courtney said that Lorenzo might get out season 3. Damn. Well, we'll see. Have you been watching The Oval with Tyler Perry? No. I don't have anything against Tyler Perry and stuff, but it's just not something I ever really watched. A lot of Tyler Perry stuff. I haven't seen any of the Medeas. I seen the Medea Boo. I saw that. I saw that Boo. I saw Boo, baby. Let me just say, okay. It's a reason I didn't feel like I've been missing out. But hey, he put in whatever he put in to get, his stuff done. I did just see, what was that movie? Alex Cross. I did just see that for the first time with Tyler Perry the other day. It wasn't that bad. It was all right. But no, I don't really watch a lot of Tyler Perry stuff. Not too familiar with what he got going on. So we'll see how that go. The Oval, is the Oval good? They coming to rescue. Gotta take my vitamins. Vitamins and minerals. What y'all know about these cookies right here, man? My son said they were nasty. He's like, ooh, these are gross. Tony, I'm the president of Iron Man. I forgot I got my damn teeth in. I'm going to have to do my review for my Smile Direct pretty soon. I'm getting ready to wrap this up, y'all. Maybe season 3 would be 10 years later. That's a good point. Damn, man, these cookies is good, man. I don't know what the hell he talking about. Say the Oval trash. Man, I started to get the dark chocolate Milanos too. This is the milk chocolate. You know what my son said? He said he don't like the cookies, the Danish cookies that come in the blue metal circular can. I love those. He real picky. This is funny. So, what's the secret to living as long as you have? Because the news make it seem like y'all don't make it past 20 years old. Hey, it is difficult. But here's the truth, man. And first of all, what you mean long as I have? I ain't old. You talking about I ain't old? Nah, I'll be 43 years old, man, this year. So, I gotta get this out of my teeth. Anyway, the news is a TV show, first of all. So, they need viewers. They want to scare you and make you feel like you may not know what's going to happen next. So, you need to watch the news. Now, also, it is violence and crime that does happen, though, too. I'm not saying they're lying or making it up, but you got to keep in mind, there's 3 million people live in Chicago. And if you look at the surrounding area and combine it, it's 8 million people. Now, bad neighborhoods and living in the hood, I think is the same everywhere. I do. And I think that you could live in a bad neighborhood or in the hood in the damn near any city and find problems. It's just more bad neighborhoods, and there's, you know, more ways to find problems when it's a bigger city. Now, it is bigger cities like maybe LA or New York that are not having the same type of thing, but Chicago is gang oriented too. So if you get into a certain age and you still running the streets with gangs, you still trying to sell dope or do this or that, and you in bad neighborhoods or around bad people, you're going to find life difficult wherever city you live in. You know, I stopped running like that with people and trying to be selling drugs or hang with the homeboys or do this when I was like 16, 17. So like as I got older, I've tried to get jobs, tried to live in a nicer neighborhood, stop hanging around people that I know will steal from you or try to rob you. Stop trying to be Tariq. And, you know, most people should try to get good credit, because you don't understand, having bad credit can cost you your life. Literally. Because if you got bad credit, you can't go and move into a nice neighborhood. You got bad credit, they're not going to lease or sell you shit. You got bad credit, you're going to be stuck living in bad neighborhoods that is dangerous. So, like, save money, work on your credit, and get the hell out of bad neighborhoods if you can. And if you can't, then, you know, stop trying to hang and do things that could lead you into bad situations. When I was younger, I got shot at, you know, doing this, doing that. People steal, people rob, you do this, you do that, you get into this, get into that. Like, some people think that's fun. Some people don't realize they could actually probably stop. And, you know, then it's too late. You stop selling drugs when you was 17. Yeah, Rockford, Joliet is really bad too. So that's why you should go off of per capita, you know, the crime rate, because, you know, I know, man, you know, I'm just joking, but, you know, they make it seem that way. But also, you should have never seen the episode of Power. Well, thanks. But yeah, exactly. It's per capita. And so, like, why would I want to stay living in a bad neighborhood or stay living in the hood? You know, now I don't got the money to live downtown Chicago on the north side, but well, the north side isn't as bad as downtown as far as, you know, pricing, but it's not cheap. And you know, they don't have people doing that over there the way that it is. Not to say people don't sell drugs or use drugs everywhere, but they not on the corners or riding around doing drive-bys and stuff or getting raided and different things. And so, you know, like, some YouTuber definitely distort what their videos are about. Then they have you watch a video you wouldn't have watched otherwise. See? Right. That's true. Yeah. So I didn't know Joliet was so bad, but I had Googled it for different reasons recently, and I'm like, damn, Joliet got a lot of crime in Joliet, Illinois. So, you know, it's all per capita, different things happen. I've lived in Ohio for a while when I was in college, and I know some people, and this is in a college town, they got robbed, they got shot at, had all kind of drama with police, because that's the type of person they was. It don't matter where you are, you keep go ahead and you keep living a certain way, you will find trouble. You will bring trouble in your life. So, like, I stopped hanging and doing certain things after a certain age because I've already had enough trouble and drama in my life. I done got robbed. I done had to do this or that I ain't proud of, or do this or that, or try to do this or that, or see this or that happen to different people. And like, you grow up fast in Chicago if you got a good head on your shoulders. You'll realize by the time you 16, 17, 18, hopefully, that this ain't the way to live. I don't want to do this. I end up in trouble, dead, jail, whatever. And, I'm going to find a different way. So, no, I was never no big time, nothing. But, just a little bit of what I did was enough for me to know this ain't the way to live your life. And a lot of people that I know are dead or in jail to this day. But I do know a lot of people that are not too. So it's not like I was the only one that realized this or had a plan. A lot of people that I know, some of the people I know are doctors or have their own businesses and stuff. And they was just doing just as much stuff, but they finished school and did this and that and realized this, that, and the other, and now they doing other things. You may be going to your doctor's office. You don't know this person used to be a mess. So, you never know. Hey, what's up, brother Miguel? I appreciate you, man. Hey, I would love, it's hard for me because, Power Book 4 ain't gonna probably come out to maybe even next year. Damn, man. That's a long time to wait to say some stuff and show y'all some stuff. But what can I do, man? It might not come out to November, December, or January or February. So, damn. That's the hard part. But I am on another show that'll be out this summer. That show, that's an interesting show, but it's a comedy show. So, hey, at least I'll be doing two separate type of roles. You say if Puerto Rico becomes a state, it'll be the worst. Sorry, I don't understand that. I thought that would be a great thing for Puerto Rico to become a state. Sheena, thank you so much, sis, for your help and support, girl. I appreciate you. Thanks a lot. Jay gonna be casting a scene with Tommy. I wish. So I will say that I did not meet Tommy, and I'm not in the scene with Tommy as of yet. And the way things are looking, I doubt I will. So, but who knows? They may change some things, or I don't know. Like, I don't know what the hell they writing and doing. All I know is the little bit that they had me do. And they do that on purpose. It's very secretive. It's like the government. They ain't telling you no more than you need to know. They already don't want you to say too much and have to sign an NDA. But just to be careful, they don't let you know more than you need to know anyway, so you can't say too much. Now, if I was Tommy, I would probably know a lot more because I would be in every scene. But I'm not no main character. I ain't nobody. I'm trying to make it just like everybody else, so who knows? I got my fingers crossed I'll be in more scenes, but we don't know. Yeah, it's a lot of crime in Joliet, man. Yeah, it is. So it is where you make it. City has its good, bad, and it's his and his adjacent. And the places that nobody who doesn't already live there willingly goes. Oh, every city. Okay, I was about to say you lost me. It's all good. Let's see. Yeah, CJ. Yeah, per capita. Yeah, it's murder rate per capita. Because if you have only 1,000 people live in the city and 100 people got murdered, that's what a lot of people. That's what 10% are getting murdered. Whereas if you got 1 million people and 1,000 got killed, then that ain't the same percentage. What, 1%? Yeah. CJ, you the Takashi of the channel. You the villain. Hey, I want to be known as a villain. I'm the villain. Speaking of that, I need to watch that silliness, even though I don't really like him and don't know nothing about his music. But I think that what he was going for backfired on him. Baltimore been going crazy too. You live an hour out the city. I mean, Baltimore is messed up because of, the Wire was showing and highlighting that. But when you have cities that the economy wasn't very diversified, and then when it changes, the city fall apart. Like Detroit, they were built all over, the auto industry, and then when that began to change, hey, no problem, thanks, sis. Then it made the city change. Just like I can't remember the name of the neighborhood in Detroit, the suburb of Detroit, but it was the wealthiest zip code in the United States during the prime of the big three automakers. The wealthiest zip code in the United States and damn near in the world, I think. And now, I mean, they're not broke, but it ain't the wealthiest no more because a lot of that has changed. I saw that Funky Brewster coming back. I don't know if I'm gonna watch that, but it's crazy. Yeah, see, what you call it? Wit, you was telling me and sent me the article about nurses, and everybody is treating you all like crap, and nurses are quitting left and right. I mean, that's something that we can't take for granted. We need to, appreciate everybody because we all got a role to play. I don't give a damn who you is. You gonna need a doctor or a nurse. Even if you a doctor or a nurse, you're gonna need a doctor or a nurse if something happened to you. And we ain't treating each other like we should and appreciating everybody. We all got roles and parts to play in the society. And, we should value each other a lot better than we do. I don't nobody going to listen to me, but I think that's unfortunate. Jeremy, since you're on your way to be a big star, if you need a driver or someone around that can legally carry firearms, give me a call. Better hire me now before I make some kids. Yeah, you got some kids. You ain't going to take a bullet for me no more. Well, that's what you're trying to say, man. Forget them damn kids, man. You knew me first. Okay? Take the bullet for me. Forget them damn kids. They be all right. I'll take care of them. Nah, I'm playing, man. Ain't nobody about to be no big star, man. Stop playing, man. I ain't no big star. I ain't doing nothing. I'm just me trying to make it. And, and that's already enough. But, no, I ain't no star. Keep reading. What the hell you talking about, man? Yeah, it's a lot of death, man. So, best thing to do, and there's no way to really live life safe. But try to, separate yourself from problem situations and problem people as best you can. And that'll definitely help you be a lot more safe than if you hanging around people. I don't give a damn if this girl got all the looks or she's so thick. If she like to argue or when she get drunk, she got me ready to put hands on her. I'm not going to be with you. You're not going to put me in a situation to lose my cool or lose my freedom or do something I regret. Same thing, ladies. I don't care how much he got that little, slanging that sausage. If he gonna put his hands on you, do not be with that person. If he don't have nothing going for himself but laying on your couch and trying to beat it up for you, don't be with that person. That person don't never have nothing going on, always need to borrow this, take that, whatever. That's the wrong situation. Oakland County. I'm not sure. That's not ringing the bell. But I don't remember offhand. I'm sure you can Google it and find out. So, yeah, people undervalue people so much, man. And it's crazy. I'm not saying nurse is equal to people on the movie or TV set, because I mean, who the hell, we could live without that. It may be boring, but you need a doctor or a nurse more than a TV camera operator or a script writer. But I undervalue those positions But watching it up close, I'm like, man, these people put in a lot of work. Put in a lot of work, man. And then the shows don't be successful or people talk about it. Man, that's messed up. But hey, that's art. It's subjective. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Do you have specific song selections available to put into the show? How do they know what song will best fit the scenes? That's a good question. So all of that stuff go into the editing afterwards. So like when we are actually doing it, it's no music playing or any of that. It's actually totally quiet on the set, and we talk, and they give me what my lines are to read or whatever. And I may be able to, finagle a little bit here and improv. But on this show, the star of the show is from the improv world, and she very cool. And, that's something that they, support. But at the same time, I can't just go all off script, making up my own thing. So, for example, they wanted me to say a line, and I'll show y'all this show. I'm going to be on season 2. I'll be working in the office. I'm like best office friends with Abby, the star of the show. And so like and I like, again, I know I ain't nobody, so I ain't trying to do nothing but what the hell they tell me to do. Like, that's another thing. Like, people should know their roles. Stop being with a big head. I know my head big like Barry Bonds, but it's really small inside. And so like they tell me what to say or do, then that's what I do. And but like one scene they were saying, you was bored out of your mind before I came. And I say, damn well you was bored out of your mind before I came. So I put the damn well. Was that really that big of a difference? Maybe not, but that would be more like how I would talk, and it seemed a little more authentic. But other than that, I mean, I don't really, like I say, I ain't nobody. Who the hell I'm supposed to be coming in there like De Niro trying to, all right, look at here. This is how we going to do things, all right? That was my Pacino. Hoorah. Okay, scent of a woman. Da, 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 da. So, I do what they tell me to do, man. I used to be a supervisor at a lot of my jobs, most of my jobs. And, I used to work for people. Like, in order to be a good leader, you need to be a good follower. They tell me what to do. That's what the hell I'm going to do. Who the hell am I? I don't, they gave me a shot. So, I'll be appreciative. A lot of people can say what you want about this or that. And this office and this show is very inclusive. But if it wasn't for that attitude, maybe they wouldn't have gave me a shot. So, I appreciate it. I'm thankful. Everybody was really nice, very helpful. And, I ain't got nothing but good things to say about everybody that was on the show, behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. They treated me very well, treated my son very well. Ain't nothing I can say but good things. So your dad told you that if a dude hits me, I'm supposed to pick something up and try to knock his head off, and I gotta listen to my dad. Hey, for real. But I will say this, ladies, sometimes you all know that a dude ain't supposed to hit you, so then you'll go too far and antagonize and push. Don't do that either. Don't take anybody for granted, because they may make a mistake and do that, and they would be wrong, but at the end of the day, was it really worth it? So your dad said worse. He said put a bullet in his head, huh? That's funny. So you say we gotta be obedient, girl. Y'all silly. But one thing that I always knew and learned is don't try it, bro. For real. It's been a couple times where a lady has pushed me and want to do that, but it's either time for you to go or it's time for me to go. Either way, one of us is up out of here. I ain't about to be doing all that. I'm not about to be hitting you. because I'm damn sure don't want to be looking at you feeling bad about this and that, and then ashamed of myself or this or that, and trying to make it up or think this or that. And that's just too much. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to be putting my life or freedom in your hands where you can decide to change and call this or do that or whatever, or do what your daddy done told you. To hell with that. I'm doing what my daddy told me, and I'm gonna get the hell up out of there. If I'm at your house, deuces. Ain't no more arguing. I'm up out of here. That's why I always got my own damn car. I don't need your car to get the hell up out of here. And if you in my house, it's time for you to get the hell up out of here. And if you refuse, I'm calling the cops on your ass. I'm not going to forcibly remove you, because then you're going to be falling around doing this, doing that, and then it got too far out of hand. Hey, you need to go. I ain't going nowhere. Okay. Hey, cop, hey, get this crazy up out of here. Okay. Straight up. So, no, I ain't got time for that. It's all about the peace. If you don't want to be here or you ain't happy, please go leave, find your happiness. More power to you. Because that means if you ain't happy and you don't want to be here, you making me miserable too. So, what's the point? Go be happy, live your life. More power to you. And the same for me. I'm not going to be cheating on you and sneaking around or arguing and doing this. If I ain't happy, it's time for us to move on. Okay? It's just that simple. And, that's what we got to do, y'all. So, this TV, hey, thank you. And I have to say, all of you guys help me, whether it's from comments or support or watching videos or every little bit, support financially. It all helped build my confidence up and go out there in the world. Hell, I'm nowhere where I used to be in life. Now, if I was younger and still was looking good and in great shape and stuff, I had a lot more confidence. But now I'm old, I'm falling apart, I'm getting fat, I'm, injured. I got a lot of things, that can discourage a person. So to overcome all of that, everybody helped one way or another. And no, I don't sit here and tell everybody, oh, well, this, that, and the other, woe is me. That's just not the type of person I am. But at the same time, everybody played a part and it helped, and I thank you. Now, going back to what TV show is on station, it's on Showtime. And actually, it's 30-minute episodes. I gave it a 7. At first, now I never heard of this show before until they hired me for the show, which, they had a lot of other choices and they went with me, which, I'm already like, wow. But I'm not like, you can buy me off. So I ended up watching the show after I knew about it. And the first couple episodes, the first episode, I'm like, what in the world, with the therapist and stuff? I'm like, wow. And then a couple episodes, I'm like, oh no, this has got a lot going on. I don't know if this is for me. But I started learning a couple things. And, I like to learn things, even if it's about genres or subjects that don't really apply to me. I just like to know stuff. So as I started learning things, by the 3rd, 4th episode, I'm like, damn, I got to see what happens next. I actually like this show. So it's not a special effect driven show. But the storylines are interesting. And by the end on episode 8, I was like, is she going to die? Is she going to kill herself? What is going to happen? So, and then it kind of, I shouldn't have ate that cookie. It's on Showtime. It's on Showtime. They have the full season 1 on the Showtime app. You want to watch something and binge watch it. It's only 8 episodes, 30-minute episodes. So in 4 hours, you can watch it. My teeth are still sensitive from using these liners. Anyway, Weird Al. They got Weird Al in season 1, and actually Weird Al in the episode with me. I can't really say too much, but Weird Al is gonna be in one of the episodes that I'm gonna be in, and I'm a big Weird Al fan too. Anyway, it's pretty good. And I will say one thing that was kind of cool. So Hurricane was dope. He should have won the Academy Award for Hurricane. Denzel should have won the Academy Award for Hurricane. Definitely won the Academy Award for Hurricane over Training Day. Training Day was a good movie, but when he won the Academy, I'm like, for what? I didn't even watch Training Day over and over again when it first came out. I did buy it on bootleg VHS, though. I have to admit. So maybe that's probably the reason why I didn't watch it over and over again, because that quality was horrible. But anyway, Sally, you watched it? You watched all 8 episodes? It's hilarious. It is. It's good. You know, the way things are going now, give people a chance, you know. So it's some things in there I don't agree with and don't apply with me, and that ain't how I live my life. But at the end of the day, they don't be ultra sensitive and things. They don't get some of the things right. And it showed that world is a little confusing to them too. And I appreciated that. Make it seem like people that are not a part of that world are the only ones that don't know. Abby didn't know some of the stuff her damn self. So yeah, Weird Al was real cool. He was cool. So you'll see in the episode that Weird Al, and this show will probably be out this summer. So Abby is cool as hell as a person, though. Cool as hell, man. Abby is really a cool person. And I ain't just saying that. Like, we talk this and that. Really nice, really cool, genuine person. You know, and and keep it real, which, I'ma always respect you for that. You are who you are. Be that, live that, and let's keep it moving. But you said Weird Al's still around. He was old when I was little. He got to be super old. Girl, you young. But Weird Al, he's still around. He probably in his 50s, 60s. The herpes talk in the lift, man, that was funny as can be. But I was looking like, man, what? STD reveal. I'm like, man, what in the world? But I never heard of an STD reveal. I maybe am getting old, but nobody I ever dated, we never had an STD reveal talk. Maybe we should have, but mine would have been simple. 0. Thank God. But I don't know. I never had an STD reveal talk in a relationship. Have you all had an STD reveal talk when you first met somebody? Maybe we should nowadays. What a reveal. STD, sexually transmitted disease reveal talk. I ain't never had one of those with nobody. And now I'm thinking, should I have? I guess we all should, right? But then again, what is somebody going to say? Oh, I just had a little bit of chlamydia, gonorrhea once or twice, herpes, but I'm good. Hey, take me back home. Hey, is it too late to bust a you? I don't know. See, one thing my mom taught me is that if you were going to be with anybody that you're going to be kissing, then that's the first step next to forking. Okay, so always have condoms with you. And they used to buy them for me at first. And then when I was older, I always kept that mentality. That's why I didn't have no child till I was 26 years old. And I always used to strap up. Now, I ain't going to say I was 100%, but I was at least in the 90 percentile. Okay. I didn't want no kids. I dang sure didn't want to get burnt. I know a couple of my friends got burnt. They was talking about the horrors of getting the catheter stuck up the thing and this and that, and that scared me. So, like, I used to learn from other people examples and mistakes too. So, like, I didn't need that to happen to me. Or I never was the type person to say, well, that's them. It ain't gonna happen to me. That's what everybody say. You say gross. Hey, what reveal? Hey, for real. You wouldn't need an STD reveal if you never had one. Right. But then again, nowadays, would you believe me? I don't know. That's just like I never asked a woman that I was with how many men she slept with. Why? Okay, if you was on the corner on the stroll for a part of your life, that's different. But if you just been, a regular person and you slept with, people, like, what's a good number? If I really care about you and you say 10, now I gotta be like, okay, 10, but she only 20. She's a bust down. Or I'd be like 10, but she's 40. That's like what? One every 2 years or something, or every 5 years or something. I mean, what's the right number or whatever? It ain't none of my business. Unless you used to, sell that little kitty cat. And I ain't talking about it, the Humane Society. I'm talking about using that little kitty cat on demand. I needs to know. Because you ain't about to be charging me for that shit. Anyway. Yeah. You say the scars are ugly too. Anything more than 7.834, I'm not dating the dude. Well, you ain't dating no more men past a certain age. I think most men may have been with more than 7.834. It depends on your age, though. So, like, if you 40 years old and you had 8 partners in your life, is that a lot for a man? I know it's a double standard and it sucks and this, that, and the other, but that is what it is. I didn't make it up, But I don't know. Is that a lot? Because I'm about 100? No, I'm joking, man. I'm only at a couple hundred. That ain't a lot. I was young. I had energy. No, I'm joking. I ain't that no. I'm at like 50. Nah, but boop. Let me stop. I don't know. And that's another thing. I ain't never really keep count like a scoreboard. Okay, I got my first peak. Okay, I got money. I'm at 5 now. Wait till I get to the 10, man. I'm at double digits now, man. I got 10. I never really thought about it like that. I wouldn't be able to really count. So I don't know. You say sorry for you. Hey, yeah, that's funny. When your episode airs, I'm going to tweet Showtime a request for airtime for your character. If we all do that, maybe they'll bring you back as a recurring character. Hey, that's a great idea. Y'all listen to this man. He's smart right here. I want y'all to, pay attention. For a fact, some men have been with less than 4 women. I don't know, man. It is, I'm pretty sure. But not when my time growing up. 4 women? That might have been in your high school years. Woo! But you young in high school. And, in Chicago is a fast life, man. I remember thinking when I was 16, and I know I was wrong now, but I thought I was grown. I had a job. I had a car. I'm doing this, doing that, driving here, I thought I was grown. How wrong I was is really funny. When I turned 21, I was like how you thought, Jeremy, like, man, how you live. Like, I knew people that didn't make it that age. I thought I was old at 21. I did. I thought I'd been through a lot, which I kind of did go through a lot by that time, but not that much. I mean, I guess maybe, I don't know. It's all relative. I'm sure some people that's been through a whole lot more than me by that age. So, I mean, that's what I say is relative. But yeah, I don't know. So we'll see. So silly. The reaction today. You was more than 7.834 last month. That's what I'm talking about, big dog, boy. You know what I'm saying? Keep over loud. You know what I'm saying, boy? You gotta gonna get about 2.34 for me, man. Nah, I'm just playing, man. Y'all, everybody be careful. Like, I did talk to some people, they didn't know herpes. You can't put a condom on that. Like, that's on the outside. You can get the herpes, and ain't nothing you can do, or other things. So, woo. You gotta be careful out there, everybody. Be careful. So y'all want to watch another show, you got to watch Work in Progress, because I'm gonna be in season 2. Oh, that's what I was gonna say before I get up out of here. So they built an office break room at Kennedy King College in the Grand Ballroom. They built a break room. You would not know that this was not an office break room. Like, the people that work on TV shows and movies are very talented people. Very talented. These people that built that set did an excellent job. Excellent job. They even had it where, like, water sprinklers and stuff, all kind of stuff. Like, you would not know this wasn't the actual break room. And even some of the actors there thought that we was in the break room, and they like, I like this carpet, it's cushy. I'm like, this ain't the real carpet. This carpet is on top of the real carpet. They like, oh, really? This ain't the break room? Duh. Don't you see when you go in the other room that it's a big ass frame inside of a ballroom of a break room framed in there? Like, what? Anyway, so a lot of people didn't know that. That's how well done it was. And they were trying to get some type of sprinkler working right. It wasn't working right. And like the props department, it's a lot of people that work there that's like talented people, man, that we take for granted. And when we watch TV shows. And so they couldn't get it working. So they made like a makeshift water hose, but they put green screen tape around it and then hold it. So when we watch it, it's not going to look like that. It's going to look like the real thing, because the green screen tape, they're going to blur out the pole and somebody holding it. They're going to take that out, you know what I mean? And it's going to look legit. It's another scene where they had like the main character supposed to be like spinning around, and the rig that they had is like you sit in a chair, and then the cameraman sit in the chair, and they like the cameraman facing the actress like this, and then it's on wheels. And then when they said action, they had the people pushing the thing around in a circle, and he was steadily filming her reaction, and then how it's going to look as if the person was spinning around or moving around, because we were all sitting still, but the thing was moving around. So you'll see our background and our reactions in the background, but it looks as if she was spinning, but she was actually sitting in something and doing it. Like the equipment and stuff they got is really cool. I was talking to them about the cameras and stuff. They got 6K cameras they use. I'm like, them cameras 4K? He was like, no, these are 6K. I'm like, damn, nice Sony cameras, everything. So, the herpes is lifelong. That's true. That is true. They do say half the population have herpes. Herpes is actually like acne or something. But then genital herpes is a different like strand. And also it's contagious. But then also like you can take medication and stuff and it will be still in your blood, but you won't have outbreaks, which they say you may not be able to pass it or whatever. I was dating this one girl one time and somebody called me and told me that. that she had it in her blood. I'm like, Baduka? No, I ain't do it that way, but I did. We wasn't together that long. We didn't even do nothing, so it wasn't like I was worried she got me. But one of her friends, but then again, it kind of made me wonder because one of her friends was kind of hating. So I don't know if they said that to say that because they knew I would probably not be messing around. But at the time, I was like 24. No, I wasn't even that. I was about 20, something like that, at 27 or something. And so I'm like, no, my son was already born. So I was like 27 or something like that, 28. I'm like, no, I can't give my son a kiss on the cheek and now he got an outbreak or something. I'm good. The rate these girls selling their kitty cat these days, it's a wrap. You ain't lying. It's scary. I'm gonna start telling chicks I do security for Jay Moore. He been on power, work in progress. My numbers really gonna go up. They might go down. They gonna be like, man, he sucked. Did you see, man, that dude, man, forget that. I thought you did 50 cent security. I'm good. Who is Jay Moore? That's funny. Behind the scenes people who do all the work. Yeah, they do, man. They really do. Man, I don't know what going on with Mello and CJ, man. I don't know, man. Let's all get along. I'm gonna do my Rodney King. Can't we all just get along? All right, y'all. Yeah, I don't know, man. Y'all are something else. You say at BAP, I had a patient who has to get esophageal scrapings every 6 months. It got in her mouth as she exited the birth canal. She was only 6 years old. Wow, that is horrible. Shoot, the mom didn't tell them so she could get a C-section. Damn, that is crazy. So I don't know what's going on with the comments, but I know Whitney ain't the type person to be trying to delete everybody, and we don't believe in cancel culture. You got to really be off the hook to get canceled. I don't believe in that. I believe in if a person make a mistake, they at least give them a chance to make up and say they sorry and apologize before we just get rid of them. So, do Tommy J when you end the show. Well, I'm about to get ready to get off, so I'm gonna do it in a second. But I don't think that she doing that. But I see y'all got a lot of comments going through, so I don't know. I'm gonna say this one last thing right quick because you made me think about it, about the stuff in the baby mouth. Michael Douglas had throat cancer, and he said it was from eating kitty cat. And I ain't talking about no chow mein. I ain't talking about chow mein, man. He won't eat no chow mein, man. He was eating that puppy chow. Okay. Now, a lot of people made jokes about it and things, and I even thought that he was just saying that. But I looked it up not too long ago because I was telling somebody about it, and I thought it was going to be, not true. Oh, look at that juicy baby. You don't want to get that juice in your mouth now. Uh-oh. You get a little of that Miss Juice in your mouth. You may not know where you never go back. You've been in rocked your world, baby. Little juice. I should have did the HPV. So he blamed it on oral sex. And his wife, Catherine Zeta-Jones, is very beautiful. And he said when he went and ate that kitty cat, it gave him throat cancer. So a lot of people was laughing and saying, yeah, right. I'd eat that too if that's what it takes. But Tamika, you got a good point. I didn't talk about Tiger, but I'm running out of time. I didn't even want to talk about all this stuff because I wanted to talk about just power, but I always get sidetracked. But I'm gonna say this last thing, and then I'm gonna have to talk about Tiger tomorrow for the members only, and then I'll also talk about it maybe Friday. I got a lot to talk about, from Kobe Bryant's wife, all kind of stories that I ain't been able to catch up with, but I got a little more time to do that this week, so I'm gonna try to catch up. But you all can look this up. So all y'all men out there talking about y'all going to do this and that, just be careful is all I'm gonna say. Okay, because he had, women can have HPV, the human papilloma virus, which they may not know they have, so you can't blame it on them. Now they do have HPV vaccine for teenagers and stuff. I started to get my son that, but then I kind of backed off. But anyway, so this HPV actually got into his mouth, in his throat, and he did have to have chemotherapy and stuff, but that's what happened. Now, he was a long time smoker and once heavy drinker, but the oral sex is not far-fetched because it was from HPV, which we know is, where that's located. So all I'm saying is be careful, everybody. Okay? You can go ahead and Google that and get some more information. No, you didn't miss it. I didn't talk about Tiger, Tamika, so you ain't miss it. Oh, I did not know that she had herpes simplex virus. Oh, no. And yeah, that's messed up. It can be asymptomatic and have HPV, and their partner can pass it without knowing. Yep. So they didn't even know. Yep. Yep. So the cold sores is the simplex. That's why I love having Nurse with me over here, girl. I appreciate you so much. I'm always treat you good. Don't worry about it. You need somebody to treat you good after a hard day at work, you can hit me up. Anyway, that is something messed up. I believe they got divorced, but I don't think they got divorced because of that. But man, be careful, everybody. That's all I can say, man. After the things that I done been through and seen and heard, life is too valuable, too precious, and maybe not a HP, STD reveal is something we need to have more often if we out there in these streets. Now, I know if you didn't go ahead and hit somebody up and swipe left on Tinder or whatever, and you trying to get your roll off, last thing you gonna say is, before you do, sign this form, fill this out. If you check no to more than one box, we're gonna have to end this encounter. So when you're young, you think quickies and those type of encounters is where it's at, but when you get older, you realize the relationship is the real gold, not just getting bussing one. It's the real relationship, the friendship, the bond, the ups and downs. That's the real beauty, not just the booty. That ain't the only beauty. It's other parts that is actually more beautiful and last longer. So I wish I'd have thought of that and realized that when I was a lot younger. But you live and you learn. So, hey, maybe you can listen and learn from my example and others' example that, hey, go ahead and be with that one person that got your back and love you to death more than that person that you think got this or that or a little bit more of this or a little bit less of that, because who knows, they may not be there and really care about you as much as the next person. So now, I'm not saying if there's somebody that you can't stand looking at, just take it because they love you. I mean, it's gotta be a balance. But if you are happy enough, then maybe it'll grow into more, So, hey, let's see, Jay, listen, people, men and women are just supposed to procreate, not do nasty things. Well, here's the thing. People try to make it seem, and a lot of people don't believe in God or the Bible and things. I do believe in God. And I don't think, a lot of people say that the Bible laws and rules is too complicated. How many laws and rules is in your state? How many laws and rules is it to get a driver's license or to open up a business or to do your taxes? But we don't have problems with these laws and rules, but God's laws and rules are the hardest to follow and there's no fun. But if you think about it, it's all to save you and protect you. If you followed the laws and rules, you wouldn't be in a lot of positions that we find ourselves in. If you met somebody that cared about you and you grew with them and you married them and you didn't sleep around, well, you probably won't get no STD reveals or have STDs because you didn't be with anybody else. And if you stick together, you won't have a lot of those issues. If you treat people the way you want to be treated, or treat everybody like your brother or your sister, you wouldn't steal or beat them and do this or that. Of course, people say, well, my brother and sister ain't nothing worth a damn, so I do it anyway. Well, whatever. The point of the moral of the story is, if you followed a lot of this stuff, you wouldn't have the problems you had. If you ate the way you're supposed to eat, not eating pork and all this, we probably wouldn't have high blood pressure or diabetes or a big spare tire around our bellies. Now some people, you can't help it. I don't eat no pork and I still got another fifth wheel growing, but I can't exercise and do things the way I used to. I wasn't overweight until I was injured. So that was out of my control. So it's only so much I'm able to do now, and that's why I gained weight. But things happen. For the most part, if we eat a certain way, live a certain way, do certain things, even if you don't want to believe certain things, even if you just did that, you would be a lot healthier. So I don't know. Again, who am I? Nobody listening to me. I'm only one person's dad. And that's hard enough to get him to listen. So damn sure ain't gonna have a bunch of grown people listening. But anyway, I still put it out there. You never know. Some people told me things and I didn't listen. But then maybe 10 years later or whenever, and then certain things will click. And I'm like, damn, I remember that. I ain't never doing that again. Just like growing up as a kid, my grandfather used to always pay his bills off. He buys something, this, that, and the other. He pay it off early. He grew up in a time where the Great Depression and different things existed, and he never knew what may happen in the future. So he had great credit because he always paid stuff off. And when I was younger, I didn't do that. But as I got older and understood credit and started learning different things, I remembered that he did that. And that's what the hell I do to this day. I try to pay stuff off early. I don't just keep waiting and paying a minimum and this and that. And then if something happened, now I got all this debt that I can't pay. I pay off stuff early and fast. I don't want to be in debt. I don't want to owe all this stuff that I got to pay and be worried about how I'm going to pay it if this, that, and the other don't happen. So then certain things I don't want to buy if I can't even pay it off soon. So that's just something I learned as I got older, but I remembered it from then. So, hey, who knows? We'll see. Nah, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to do this, okay? Hey, if I didn't learn one thing when I was young, it was this. If you cross me, I'm canceling Christmas on not only your ass, but the whole family, okay? I know where you live. I'm coming for you, okay? Don't play with me. That's one thing I learned when I was in high school with Breeze, all right? Life is about learning. If you getting older and you ain't learning nothing, you is a fool. When I used to Whitney, you stupid. I'm gonna play this in a second about heart healthy. But anyway, um, when I was younger, I used to think older people was maybe wiser and stuff. But then as I got older, I realized some people just keep getting older and getting bigger, but they ain't learning nothing. I've met people in their 50s and 60s still don't have a bank account, still paying rent, don't know this, don't know that, don't know nothing about history, don't know nothing about math, they ain't learning this, don't vote. I'm thinking, what the hell you been doing with 50 years of your life? How you don't have a bank account? Like, it's people walking around that's just older and don't know nothing. They're not growing and learning as a person. You know, never be afraid of learning something. I be trying to tell some people stuff and they get scared, don't want to learn, leave, turn off the TV, look at their phone, then want me to explain it to them again. If you ain't listening and pay attention the first time, what the hell I'm about to waste my time talking to you for? Now I'm the fool. Whitney say pork is actually approved as heart healthy diet. It's what people put in on their food, such as exorbitant amounts of sodium. You also got to keep in mind that pork lobbyists are billionaires. And so they pay all these different companies and surveys and different stuff, just like they used to pay, the tobacco company used to pay to say cigarettes didn't have a link to cancer. So, you know, it's been proven time and time again that your body doesn't digest pork at the rate that it should. We all got undigested pork and different stuff sitting in our bodies, a certain amount. Pork has worms and all kind of different stuff in it. And so, you know, say what you want, but if you investigate, it's a filthy animal. Pork, a pig can't even sweat. That's why it lay in mud in its own slop. I mean, it's a disgusting animal. It's not just considered, it is dirty. We have to get into that another time, girl. Get up off that bacon. Take that bacon off your burger, sis. Okay? And then people wonder why we can't lose certain pounds. Because that stuff don't digest in our bodies like it's supposed to. It ain't supposed to be in you. That's why Americans, we got the problems we got. So, you know, anyway. You on the ears and more Tommy. Hey, look, I was waiting to meet Tommy. I was going to say, hey, you Tommy? No, I'm the real Tommy. You ain't the real Tommy. I'm the real Tommy, huh? What, you trying to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger in the sixth day or something? You trying to be a clone? I'm going to not only cancel Christmas, we going to cancel this show, okay? I'm going to be the star of the show. I am Tommy. You ain't Tommy, okay? Tommy, he can't even handle the week. And that's the week. T-A-W, week. Okay? That's how we spell it. I don't have time to do all of that. Hey, I'm Tommy Egan. I'm not about to give you no lesson. The only way I give you a lesson is with the rod. Y'all is funny, man. I don't really think I do a good job on some of these impressions. And see, that's the thing. You guys all help put in a little thing, give a little confidence, and hey, maybe it ain't that good, but it's entertaining. Appreciate you all and all the support. Red meat is not better as well. It is better, but it's not great for you. And we shouldn't be able to eat this stuff 2-3 times a day. People ate more rice and vegetables with a little bit of meat, either a chicken or a fish. You didn't eat a cow in burgers every day back then. That was something you did every once in a while. But factory farming is a problem, okay? Because if you all don't know, I'm going to tell you what to look into because I ain't got time right now. But here's some homework for you. It's called, it's on Netflix. It's called Cowspiracy. It's a C-O-W spiracy, okay? And this talks about red meat, but in overall, just factory farming, period. And this is another reason why people got beards and stuff when they 12 and girls' booties and breasts is hanging off their body like little grown women, like little Juicies, little Miss Juicies. because there's steroids and antibiotics and all kind of stuff in this to make this stuff grow faster. We don't have time to let a cow graze on the grass naturally. So they feed them feed and all this other stuff, and then they pack together in this stuff, and so they got to give them antibiotics so they don't get sick, and we got to do this and do that, and then we eat that stuff and the chicken and all of this stuff. And I mean, if you all think this is good, you think that's safe and that's good, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, and also this is a sin against nature. Look what we doing just because they taste good. So fuck that. Hey, your ass tastes good. Round them up. Get the deep fryers ready. Get some hot sauce. We want to eat your ass. Who gives a damn? You don't got a soul. Who gives a damn if a chicken cares or is hurt or has feelings? Who cares about cows? Look at this little piggy. Just roll his fat ass over on the side and feed my breakfast tomorrow. I mean, man, we is something else. This is how much vegetables it takes to feed those animals, and this is how much meat you get out of it. We could be using this 37,000 pounds of vegetables to feed people. Now, we've been brainwashed and used to eating so much meat that we say, well, this is nasty, though. This ain't tasting as good. Well, that's another problem with us as society, is we are over-entertained and we are spoiled. We are very, very spoiled. You know, I like seafood and stuff too, but then, you know, we got another problem there with all the plastic and microplastic in there, and the fish is eating it. We all have eaten plastic now. Like, it's so many problems and stuff. So go on Netflix, check out Cowspiracy. Okay, it's a COW spiracy. Okay, check out Cowspiracy. It's on Netflix. Also, I did watch this on Hulu, but then after trying to watch it again to show my son, I can't find it no more. I don't know if they took it off or whatever. So I did find it on Amazon, Amazon Movies, and I even paid for it. You could rent it for $3 or you can buy it for $5. I bought it for $5 because I knew I would want to watch it again, and I didn't want to keep paying to rent it. Here's the thing. I didn't even rate this yet. I'm going to go ahead and give this about a 7. So this is a really good documentary. It puts together a lot of things, like in that one thing I was showing you on Netflix, Hangar 1. So it puts together a lot of, if you already have been looking into some of this stuff about the Majestic 12, about how, you know, information is being suppressed worldwide, about how we should have technology. Why are we still driving gasoline cars for 100 years? We could have had electric cars a long time ago. It was somebody that designed a vehicle, an engine that ran on water, and it only released vapor and condensation. But you know, it's a lot of stuff going on that you say you want anything yucky weeds. It's a lot of stuff going on where information is suppressed. They do have feelings, but we don't give a damn because your ass tastes good. Man, it makes me feel bad. Now, I still won't eat your ass. I still gonna eat your ass, but I felt bad about it, so I won't waste it. I'm gonna eat every little piece. Your sacrifice was appreciated. But we need to be more aware of it, though. And I'm not trying to make you feel sick or this or that, but like, I stopped eating pork, and for one period of my life, from 1996 to about 2007, I didn't eat any beef or pork at all. I was like, I ate fish and chicken, I mean, yeah, fish and chicken and vegetable pasta, different stuff. No hamburger, hot dog, steak, none of that stuff. Barbecue, I stopped and I was in good shape, felt great, everything. So you know, it was something. Oh, okay, that's what I'm talking about, girl. That's what I'm talking about. This is good. I don't know what's going on with YouTube and some of these comments and stuff. You know what? I hated Brussels sprouts as a kid, but now they make like I got a steak the other night and it came with some Brussels sprouts. Boy, they was fire. It was like grilled Brussels sprouts with a little bit of sauce on it. Now, of course, after you grill it and put sauce and stuff, it ain't probably got the same level of soak them in butter. It probably ain't as good for you as it could have been, but I ate them. It ain't nothing my mama could have did to no damn Brussels sprout to get me to eat it when I was a kid, though. But anyway, you know, I love me some cabbage too. But I don't know what's going on with that. But The Circus is another excellent show on Showtime. The Circus, if you all don't watch that, is an excellent, excellent show on Showtime. I watch along with Bill Maher. That's on HBO. But anyway, this Above Majestic is definitely worth watching. I will say this: 50% of what they say in this video is 100% true. Another 25%, I don't know. I don't think it's true. Like that the Nazis were going into space. I don't think that's true. And they had a couple other things that I don't think is true. Now, they do have another 25% of it, though, that I think may be true, but it's no way to prove or to disprove. Like they talk about the reptilians or, you know, the grays, or like they don't mention by name Anunnaki and different stuff, but they talk about that a little bit. They put together a lot of different things. It's no way to say it is or isn't true. The Bible does mention of some of this stuff, though. Now, that's another way if you believe in that or whatever. But it's funny how a book that's so old could be talking about stuff that people was bringing up, and most of these people that make this stuff don't believe in the Bible. So I don't know. Take it as what you want. Yeah, people did thought that, you know what, we probably could have it today based on a lot of the technology and stuff that's available and hidden and suppressed. Do you all know that Nikola Tesla created wireless electricity? What, 70 years ago? He was holding a light bulb and had the power source there and was holding the electricity was coming through the air, power in the light bulb. He actually made it so that people can have free energy without having the electrical wires everywhere and people having to pay electricity bills all the time. But if you didn't have to do this, you would be a free person. You wouldn't have to be a debt slave. A debt slave. Did you know, and you can Google this, on September 10th, 2001, Donald Rumsfeld, the Secretary of Defense, announced that it was over $6 trillion missing from the Pentagon budget, and they didn't know what happened to it and know where it was. $6 trillion. Today, China has been building what they are being called ghost cities that are empty, but they're brand new cities, and they spent just like 25 billion or something to build this. And it's like 50 cities. They've built 50 cities from the ground up for over like 25 or 50 billion. So what could you do with $6 trillion? What could you do with that? If I'm late on my credit card bill for $1,000, they know where the hell that money is and they on my ass. How could you lose $6 trillion? You gotta watch this. This is deep. Now, I will say, if you ain't never really started looking into this type of stuff, it might blow your mind. But I will say, if you've already looked into this type of different stuff, then you're going to be like, oh, wow, they put this together and did this and that. Damn. So it's definitely worth a look. I'm not going to say everything, like I said, is accurate. I think maybe 25% of it ain't even real at all. But I don't think they could actually have put 100% accurate, fully real video out there like that in the mainstream on Amazon and on Netflix and stuff. So I think they got to mix up a little BS in there in order to get it out. So check it on out. With that being said, I see y'all talking about some food. I ordered me some Chinese food. I think I'm about to go ahead and get round 2. Load it on up. Chicago got the best food in the world. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I know everybody gonna say, well, we got this, we got that. You can get the best of everything in Chicago. You can get the best pizza. You can get the best hood food, soul food, Chinese food, Italian food, steak, seafood. It's nothing that you want to eat that you can't get an excellent plate of in Chicago. I mean, an excellent plate. Not know, oh, this is all right. This is pretty good. No, you can get some of the best ever made. I done traveled a little bit and been a few places here or there. I didn't really appreciate or understand that until then. So, hey, can't go wrong, boy. That being said, Kansas has the best. Kansas is known for their barbecue, though. I've heard a lot about Kansas City barbecue, but you can get some fire barbecue in Chicago too. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say other places don't have the best this or that, but I'm saying you can find an excellent plate of whatever here too. Like some places like Kansas City is known for barbecue, but they ain't known for this or that or pizza or whatever. You could get all of Chicago. You could go to Greek Town. They got the Jewtown Polish. You know what I'm saying? You can go and get, Greek Town, gyros, all kind of stuff, man. Pizza, of course, there's so many good pizza spots. Barbecue. Oh man, it's just steak. Woo! I had a steak the other day, boy. It damn near popped a couple buttons off my shirt. It was so good. Bust my vest. So, hey, you're going to definitely have to, hey, it's worth it, man. It's definitely worth it. And don't go in the hood. People always say, I go to Chicago, but it's dangerous. Yeah, if you go in the hood, who wants to go? Who goes to any city and talk about, take me to the bad part. Take me to the hood. I want to see what it's like. You may say that, and then you keep going. You don't get out and then hang around and stuff. So, like, anywhere you go, don't go to a bad neighborhood. It's not like people walking the street minding their business and somebody just walk up and just pop you in the head or rob you. It's not really like that. Oh, okay. That's Kansas, Missouri. Where did she say? Kansas City, right? Kansas. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah, Kansas. You right there. I don't know what they. You right. I don't know what they talk about. Yeah, Kansas City. Yeah, KCK. Yeah, I don't know that. You right. I'm glad you corrected me. Send Jay a gift card. Hey, you know what? A map. That remind me. I'm going to do a gift card giveaway this Sunday. So all you got to do is be subscribed to all my stuff. That's one thing you do got to do. You got to be subscribed on Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. It's just 4. The big 4. And you just got to keep commenting. And the best comments, they'll win. And I'm not going to be the only one to decide. I'll say who I think, but I'm going to let everybody else vote. So everybody going to have a chance to decide who wins. So just keep it real, keep commenting, keep watching, stay subscribed. I appreciate all the support. Hey, and I won't have to cancel Christmas on you if you make sure you subscribe, all right? I'll keep it real with you. I'll keep you on my team. I won't get rid of you. I'll keep you around. You see, I keep 2 bits around. He was loyal. I keep him around. He was loyal. You be loyal, I keep you around too. I'm Johnny Egan. I'm Johnny Egan over here. All right? You didn't know about Johnny? Now you know. Woo! Woo! You been through all the bad neighborhoods? Yeah, I've been through them. But I ain't want to. When I was younger, I would hang and this and that. It was also part of showing you ain't scared. But when I got over, to hell with that. I ain't necessarily scared. I just ain't got nothing to do there, and it's time for me to go. So anyway, you missed the crabs. Most of the crabs sold here are from New Orleans. They save the Maryland crabs for the fancy restaurants. Wow. I believe it too. I could believe it. Do you know? And here's one last little fun fact before I go. Fun fact. Did you know most of the shrimp that people eat in the United States come from nasty ass Vietnam and places like that? And I'm not saying like Vietnam is nasty, but just Google the conditions, how dirty that water is that they grow on. That's why shrimp is available so much here, because they making a whole lot of shrimp and selling it over here, because Americans eat that stuff up, and it's some nasty stuff going on, man. So you don't want it. I know they got a little shrimp gumbo, little shrimp over here by your bad tree. The Bubba was my best good friend. Even I know that. Don't come around too often. Hey, Forrest. Hey, Forrest. I want to go home. Hey, Forrest. I want to go home. I'm making the best shrimp ever. I'm making shrimp soup, shrimp gumbo, sauteed shrimp, chocolate shrimp. I got a little Miss Sweetie shrimp. Hey, Forrest. How you doing, buddy? Uh-oh, you got some jokes. I'm the same color as my background. Badoop boop. Man, where'd you come up with that, man? I eat nasty ass Gulf Coast shrimp. That's what I grew up on. Yeah, it's real nasty now that the oil spill happened. I don't buy those shrimp. They inject them with stuff because of water. I only eat East Coast shrimp. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Spill the tea. Can you do a video on the Shy season 4 and your theories and what went wrong with season 3? I did one already. I did a video on what went wrong with season 3, but I'll do one for Shy season 4. I would love to be on the Shy. Maybe y'all keep your fingers crossed. Maybe I'll be on the Shy. I could be Darnell's old war buddy. I got blew up on the IED. Hey, man, give me the fish, man. Okay, man. We don't go ahead and do this, man. Hey, man, don't give me little bit, man. Give me, man. Yeah, man. Anyway. All right, y'all. You saw the documentary? Yeah. They got nobody regulating it. Oh, no, I didn't see that. But another thing, the Bible said you ain't supposed to eat any fish if it don't have fins or scales. So that means no catfish, because that's a doo-doo eater. No lobster and shrimp. Them all doo-doo eaters. If you listen and you wouldn't eat that, then you would be a little healthier. I stopped eating shrimp and catfish because of that. Now, am I the most, holy person? No. But I'm trying to do my best. I try to do a couple things that I can. And, stop eating some of this stuff is one of the things that I could do. So, hey, look here, right here, boy. They say Ronnie dead, but Ronnie ain't dead. Ronnie gonna live on forever through me, all right? Hey, you want to do the voice of Ronnie for season 4? Maybe Ronnie ain't dead either, like they don't want to believe Ghost is dead. Maybe we got Ronnie back. I need a drink. Like Ronnie is really rough on the voice. Darnell is Emmett's father. Be Emmett's father's war buddy. No, Ronnie dead, man. Emmett's father. Anyway, I used to love me some lobster and catfish too, but that's a water roach and a water pig because they eating the poop. Catfish eat poop. Lobster, they nothing but a big crab, roach, whatever, running around, nasty looking thing. But they do taste so good. I do think they taste good. I'm not gonna lie. I love me some shrimp, egg foo young, and some lobster tails and stuff. I ain't gonna lie, but gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. It ain't easy, but it can happen. Yeah, whitefish. You hate mackerel. Holy mackerel. I don't know too much about mackerel. I know I've seen them put mackerel in the can though, and sardines, but yeah, it ain't no good for you. You're right. Mr. Bluetooth went to war. They never said, but they could. He went to war in real life. He said he was in Desert Storm when he did the interview on my channel. So, you know. Anyway. You say everything made in China pisses your 90-year-old grandma off. She don't give you nothing from China. That's because she remember when made in the USA meant something, and when people used to take pride in their jobs over here. But now, you know, who knows what's going on. You know, I like the claws, not nuts over the tail. I like the tail because of that big piece of meat. But, you know, all of this stuff, shrimp is high in mercury too. Anyway, we'd have gotten way off subject, but that's how I do anyway. Y'all know that. I always talk about whatever comes up. But hey, it was great. I'm glad I did it. I almost didn't go live today. I'm thinking, man, they don't want me to come live on a Tuesday. I might as well wait till Friday. Ain't nobody gonna watch. And y'all came through. I appreciate it. You all been great. You've been very supportive for me from day one. I know who my people is. I appreciate y'all. And Wednesday, tomorrow, for the members live, we're gonna do a call in. I'm gonna do that from the get-go. So make sure y'all come through for the Wednesday show, and we could do a call in all show and talk about whatever. So, and then of course for everybody else, I'll see y'all Friday. I'm up out of here, y'all. Peace.